Hello, it's me again. Welcome back to another discussion about Solidity language program. In this discussion, we are going to discuss more about the difference between pure and few functions. So, uh, pure functions, a function marked as pure in smart contracts, is one that doesn't read or modify the state of the blockchain. It only performs computations based on the input parameters and returns a value. These functions are entirely deterministic and do not interact with any external data, while few functions is also read only and doesn't modify the state of the blockchain. However, it can read data from the blockchain. Few functions are used when you want to retrieve information from the blockchain without changing anything. They are useful for fetching data from the contract state or other construct states. So, to make it even easier, just follow the tutorial. As usual, we are going to create SPDX license identifier. We're going to use MIT and then pragma. This is auto, and then we're going to use caret, and then we're going to version of 0.8.18 as usual, and then create contract. Let's just say pure and few as the name of the contract. So, pure function is the function that can call the state and local function, while few function is only read inside of the function. So, let me give you a simple example. Let's just type a state variable as an integer or int public, and then num equals to 1. Num as a name of the variables and then 1 as the values. And then we're going to create function, and then I'm going to explain more about few function, and then in the parentheses, and then external, and then few, and then returns uint, and then open up the curly brace, return num. There you go. Boom. So if you want to call up the function outside of these local variables, you have to use few variable in here, but if you don't want to use them, pure function like this, and then in this parentheses, whatever you want to fill it or not. For example, you don't want to fill it, and then type external and then pure, and then returns uint, whatever the curly brace, and then return, for example, 1 or 2. There you go. Control save to auto compile, and then boom. So the difference between few and pure variables, pure variables doesn't necessarily to call up outside of the local variable, while few function is calling up the state variables. I'm going to give you another example. For example, function, and then add or subtract, and then external and then I'm gonna give you the test, and then return with s and then uint, and then return num plus 1, and then I'm gonna give you another test function add or subtract external, and that question mark returns uint open up the curly brace, return, or I'm gonna make this even more interesting. Let's just say we're gonna add another uint in this, and uint y. Alright, and then return x plus y. Alright, I'm gonna give you a minute and then try to fill up the question mark. Alright, so in this function is filled up with few because you're calling up the state variable over here, num plus 1, and then in this variable you're going to use pure because you reach only inside of this function. Alright, that's it. Thank you.